Hi guys, Bob here again. As you know, when I was doing the Poor Boys speed challenge, my car kind of took flight and went upside down, went airborne, all that good stuff, and kind of wiped out. But before that, my diff covers and where the damper stays screw onto, they were cracked during assembly. Now, I did put some grease on the screws before I stuck them in there, and as everybody knows, you can't compress a liquid, and I think that's what happened. They were cracked before I did the speed run. So this didn't happen from the speed run, but I have new ones on now. I ended up getting the TTO2B reinforced gear cover and lower suspension arms. Because it was cheaper. I think it was cheaper. I can't really remember. That's not the focus of this video. The focus of this video is maybe you've heard the old guys talk about how you should never crank your servo back and your wheels back and forth to move the servo and all that good stuff. And I found this out the other day because I just did it myself, and I normally don't. But I want you to watch the receiver. Now, as you can see, there's no speed controller. No speed controller plugged in. The motor's not plugged in. The antenna wire is right here for the receiver. And that's all that's plugged in is the servo. I'm going to turn off this light. I want you to watch the receiver. You see that light? The servo is acting like a generator, pushing current back into the receiver, kind of like backfeeding. And back in the day, that was a no-no because you could probably ruin your receiver and or servo. Now, I don't know if this does it with every servo, every receiver combo, and some of you guys are probably saying, Bob, you got that capacitor plugged in. Well, let me unplug the capacitor. It's unplugged. It still does it. So capacitor got really nothing to do with it. It's just backfeeding power. So I just wanted to bring that up to your attention. You know, when you see guys sitting there constantly cranking their tires back and forth while it's connected to the servo. Unplug the servo. No light. You're good to go. Plug the servo back in and continue doing your work. Again, I don't know if it's true for every receiver servo combo. I'm running a high-tech servo, and this is just a China-made receiver that works with my Futaba radio. So maybe that's the norm. I don't know, but back in the day, even with the old AM radios, it did the same thing with old Futaba servos. You know, I'm talking like the S148s, maybe even earlier, with the, I can't remember, the one with the 3-prong plug on the servo lead itself. It would backfeed into those big old receivers that were about the size of a fucking pack of cigarettes. You know, but again, when you crank your wheels back and forth, especially with some effort, right now the light's not turning on, but if I go a little faster, it will. So I mean, slow, I don't see an issue. Now, I never put a voltmeter on here because I don't have plugs small enough. I could probably grab my wife's sewing needles to stick into the end of there and try to see if it's drawing current or pushing current out that way, but I'll leave that for somebody else. But that's it, man. I just wanted to sit there and say that, and sorry for the late video drop. It's been a crazy last 3 weeks. I would say a month. Our one dog, my black lab, found out he had cancer, and 3 weeks after that, 3-4 weeks after that, I can't remember exactly, he was gone. He was gone 2 weeks Monday. So, Booth, I guess this video's for you, buddy. Well, anyway, guys, just wanted to bring that to your attention. When you crank the wheels back and forth, you can backfeed power from the servo into your receiver, and that could be problematic. I've never burnt one up, you know, going back to my early days of RC, some 35 plus years ago. But you know, when I read that in an old magazine, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. And I really haven't done it since then. Yeah, there's sometimes I forget and I'll sit there and I'll crank the wheel back and forth, not realizing, but most of the time I don't have them hooked up to a receiver. So just bringing that out to view. And I still have to do the run video. Sorry, that was left over from when I ran it the last time. The holiday buggy was a Tamiya BZ motor. That run's coming up, and then I'll put the bearings in it and I'll run it again. So I don't know if I should make a difference in, or if it will make a difference, or if I should do a video on doing the bearings in the buggy and then running it with the motors again, and then putting bearings in the BZ motor to see if they actually make a difference in power and speed. I don't know. You guys let me know. First off, I got to get the run done with the BZ motor, then put bearings in it, and then go back to all the other motors. And then maybe I'll try the BZ with the bearings as well. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. Well, that's it. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Hopefully this helps some people out, and maybe something most people didn't know. I don't know. Till the next one, guys. Take it easy. Semper Fi. Hoorah. I'm out.